Well, good morning. Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. We're looking at a 2-minute chart of the September emini Nasdaq contract. As you can see here, the official NIST time is 7:33 a.m. on Wednesday, August the 16th, and I'm in the Pacific time zone. So I've been filled long here for two contracts at 59.2175. I'm also attempting to get filled long here. As you can see, the market just dipped down to our price there. Trying to get long another two contracts at 59.1950. I'm just going to bump that up to 75. Make sure I get filled. Okay, so we're now long 4 from 59.2075. And you can see what the market has done here today. We've opened here. We had a bit of a dip. We're trying to rally now. I do suspect it's likely to come down and find support near the low of this recent green bar, which is the second strongest of the three aggressive buying bars that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and place my stop just below this last dip down in this area in here. So I'm going to place a sell stop just below there. Now we are long 4 contracts. I'm going to place it right down here at 14.75. So we have a 6-point risk on this trade. So I am expecting the market to come up here and test today's highs, and then likely follow through and perhaps even make new highs. You can see compared to yesterday's action, it's trading within and above yesterday's values. So and we did open higher today. We've come down and dipped into yesterday's value, and now I think we're likely to work higher and create higher values today, which I believe will include taking out the early high that was formed up here around 59.29. So that's really the lay of the land at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and put an order in to exit 2 of these contracts, or half of the position at let's see, the high of the day right up here is 28.50. So I'm going to put 2 of them in here at 26.75. I'm just going to do 1 there. Sell limit, I got 2. I'm going to reduce it down to 1. Okay, there we go. So I'll pause the recording and pick it up when needed. You can see the time here, by the way. So 7:35, almost 7:34. There we go. Pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording. It's about 4 or 5 minutes later. You can see it's 7:39 Pacific time. So that's 10:39 Eastern time. So the market has come up very, very close to our first objective here. I'm going to go ahead and make a move on the stop here. I'm going to adjust the stop. You can see we had a little bit of a dip here after the good aggressive buying. It dipped down here and it has rallied since then. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust that stop to just below that level in here at 18.75. I have put a marker here, so I'll raise that up for our stop. So we have a 2-point. Okay, we just got filled on our first objective here. So you can see that order has now disappeared. We're now long just 3 contracts, as you can see right here. So I need to make an adjustment on the quantity here of our stop down to just 3 contracts. So I'll make that adjustment right there. And the other thing I'm going to do, now that we have rallied up from roughly 21, which is our entry, up to 28, I'm going to go ahead and increase the stop to break even. As a matter of fact, so it's at 20.75. I'm going to put it at 21.25, just a couple of ticks above there, cover the commission. So there we have it. Now for our next objective, I am expecting this market, as I was saying earlier, to go ahead and make new highs. So I'm going to go ahead and put another order in slightly above today's high. Today's high right here at 28.25, so 28.50. So I'm going to put our sell limit in here for another single contract, just slightly above that, and I'll go at put it at 30.75 right there. we're long from 20.75, so that'll give us 10 points on that. This exit that we had here was at 26.75, so we got 5 points there. We'll see if we can get another another 5 here from 27 to sorry, okay, we're long from roughly 21, and this is roughly 31, so that'll be 10 points on our second contract. On our first contract, we were long from, we are long from 20.75, and we got out at 26.75, so it was 6 points on the first. So that's it for right now. Once again, I'll pause the recording, and I will pick it up when needed. Okay, just restarting the recording here. We just got filled. We kind of spiked up here. This bar is likely to be an aggression bar. I'm just going to give it another few seconds, but I am going to go ahead and adjust the stop because we did get filled on that second objective. So we're now only long 2 contracts. As you can see here, we're only long 2 contracts now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this stop up to here actually, I'm going to bring it, okay, we do have a blue bar there, and the low of that blue bar is at 27. So I'm going to put it at 25.75 right there for the stop. Okay, so we've been filled, there we go, I've just put that marker in there. So 25.75 is now the stop. So we hit our first objective here for +6 and points here, 1 contract, and +10 points on the second contract. Now we've got the third and fourth contract still running. You can see we've still got 2 contracts we're long here. So just want to bring you up to date on that. We've made the adjustment and we're exited on the second objective. So I will go ahead. We've been in this trade since approximately 7:30. So I've been in about, what's that, about 20 minutes, something like that. So I'll pause the recording and pick it up when need be. Okay, just restarted the recording here. It's now 8:46 a.m., so we've been in this trade for about an hour and 15 minutes. You can see here that the market did dip down fairly close to our stop and now has gone up and made new highs. So what I wanted to do here is, here's the dip here. It's come up, it's formed a green bar here, another green bar here, light green, both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the stop just below this last aggressive buying green bar here. Low of that is at 31. So I'm going to bring the stop up here to 29.75. That will lock in 9 points as a minimum on each of these last 2 contracts. I'll just move the marker over here as well. So we did come up and test the high of the day and make new highs. So we were expecting that. It has gone up and actually made new highs just recently. So we're just going to keep with the trailing stop here on these final 2 contracts, and we'll keep managing it that way. So that's it for the moment. I will go ahead once again and pause the recording. Okay, resuming the recording here. It's now 9 o'clock, so I've been in this trade about an hour and a half. You can see here that we did have another, when the market made a new high here, it did dip and it's come back up. We haven't made a new high, but what I am going to do is tighten up the stop. This low here is at 33.75, so I'm going to raise that stop up here to 32.75 right there. So just bringing it up another what's another 3 points where we at. So 32.75, so we've locked in 12 points each on these final 2 contracts. So just want to bring you up to date on that, and like I said, we've been in this trade approximately an hour and a half. So once again, I'll pause the recording. Okay, resuming the recording again. It's now 9:13. We did go up and make a new high here, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment here, raise the stop price up to just about a point below here. I'll put it at 36.75, so that'll lock in 16 points on each of the final 2 contracts, and I'll just put that marker there. So just want to bring you up to date on that, and once again I will go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording again. It's now 9:21, which is 12:21 Eastern. The market has continued to rally higher. we've got a blue bar here, which is our most aggressive buying bar. We had another blue bar back over here. So things are continuing to look positive for this trade. The low of this blue bar is down here at 59.4125. So I'm going to raise the stop up here to 39.75. There we go, just a little bit underneath that low of that blue bar. And I will also move the marker on this, put that there. So we're long from 20.75, so we've locked in another 19 points on each of these two contracts. And of course, our first two exits were here and here for +6 and +10, one contract each, and still long the two contracts, as you can see here. So that's it for right now. Just wanted to bring you up to date on that. And once again, I will go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording here. It's now 9:45, so I've been in this trade about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it's coming right down, just came within a tick or two of our stop right here. So just want to bring you up to date on that. Looks like we're, obviously, quite possibly going to get stopped out here in a moment. So wanted to bring you up to date on that. And once again, I'll pause the recording. Okay, just restarted the recording. We just got filled here just a moment ago at our stop at 39.75. So we're in that trade. You can see here it's 9:47. So we're in that trade about an hour and a quarter. I'm sorry, 2 hours and a quarter, because we were in the trade about 7:30. It's now 9:45 basically. So and this is Pacific time. So out of the trade here at 12:48 Eastern time. So there's our entry was down here, exited one right here at +6 points, exited one contract right here at 10, and exited here on these remaining at 19, +19. You can see our exit here just below 40, and we were long here just above 20, basically 21 to 40. So 19 points each on the final two for 38. Plus the 10 that we got here is 48, and then another 6 on the first exit right here for a total of 54 points. So the trade worked out well. We were looking at getting the market, or once we got in, we were looking at the market would likely get up to at least the high of the day and make new highs, so we were able to stay in there utilizing the paint bars here is produced by the day traded market software for our stop adjustment locations. Able to stay in the trade as it went sideways here in order to participate in this next leg higher, and then got stopped out here as it took out the low of the blue bar. So a nice trade here, 54 points total on 4 contracts in the emini Nasdaq. So if you have any questions or comments, you can reach us at info@daytradethemarkets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.